So our policy options are really just laying out options, a broad spectrum, trying to let the legislature know the potential negative impacts that could come from that. So no, we don't have a monetary figure to attach to that.
Okay, thank you.
Other questions or comments before we hear from President Boyd from UT? Seeing none, thank you very much, Mr. Comptroller. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the team that has put this report together. OREA has done it again. They have given us a very comprehensive report. Superior work. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We'll take a moment here and call on President Boyd. Let's see, where did he go? There he is. If you'd come forward. Good to see you. President Boyd, if you would make sure that mic is on, that little red light is, you're okay. Identify yourself for the record, and we'll hear your response, sir.
Well, good afternoon, Madam Chair and members of the Senate Education Committee. I am Randy Boyd, the unbeloved but hopeful interim president of the University of Tennessee. I'm glad to have the opportunity to speak with you this afternoon and share our thoughts on the Comptroller's report and the actions that we will take. First, we are thankful. I want to share our appreciation to the Comptroller's Office under the direction of Justin Wilson for a very comprehensive and thoughtful report. We believe it was fair and presented a range of valuable policy considerations. Second, we are listening. We will adopt 4 of the policy considerations immediately. Specifically, they are numbers 3, 6, 7, and 8. Consideration number 10 will be carefully studied. I will share the details of each in a moment. Please note that some of the policy considerations were for others, such as the legislature or the students, and some were mutually exclusive, so we cannot do them all. Third, we want to be clear, we expressly do not condone Sex Week. We want to be perfectly clear, the University of Tennessee does not condone or support the sensational and explicit programming that Sex Week has often provided. We believe it has damaged the reputation and overshadowed the many achievements of our university. With the people of Tennessee, with the legislature that represent them, and with the 382,000 alumni worldwide and the 220,000 alumni in Tennessee. And it is not representative of the vast majority of our students. We, along with the Board of Trustees, are committed to doing all we can legally to discourage and distance the university from salacious and irresponsible content. Specifically, we'll implement the following actions. We will share copies of the Comptroller's report with the UT Board of Trustees and engage in a public discussion of the Comptroller's policy considerations with the board at our next meeting on March 1st. Regarding Comptroller policy consideration number 8, we will work with the Board of Trustees to make policy change necessary to cease future allocations of funds directly to registered student organizations and completely eliminate the Student Programming Allocation Committee, often referred to as SPAC. We will also work with the board to develop a new process in which the administration decides what programming to fund, including sex education programming, with input from the students. Regarding Comptroller Policy Consideration 7, eliminating SPAC will address the issue of potential bias in the allocation process. Regarding Comptroller Policy Consideration 6, we will adopt a more consistent and proactive communication strategy for students, parents, and Tennessee citizens regarding Sex Week. Regarding Comptroller Policy Consideration 3, as part of our transparency initiative, we will publish detailed information on the funding for registered student organizations for the spring of 2019. As of today, this program is now on our website. Regarding Comptroller Policy Consideration 10, we will study the possibility of charging registered student organizations for the use of facilities that are not funded by the student activity fee. We believe these actions will be effective. And again, thank the Comptroller's Office and all the members of this committee for providing this thorough and fair report and for these policy considerations. I'd like to make a few other very important points. First, we believe in free speech. We believe in the right of free speech just as you do, and we'll support that right of our students. Thus, while we can encourage and redirect towards more desperately needed educational content, the students can still continue on their own to provide programming of their choosing. To our students, we are not censoring you, nor impeding your right of free speech. It's important to note the new policy considerations will not affect this year's programming, which was approved last fall. To remove the limited student fee funding for 6 weeks programming this year, we would also impact a wide range of other very valuable programming. And even if we did attempt to do that, much of the 6-week programming would still continue without funding. Second, we believe in our students. I believe in our students, and I'm hopeful that we can find a win-win, where they have opportunity to lead and express themselves, but in a way that provides valuable and needed help on very critical issues. Myself and many others have tried to engage the leaders of the student organization known as SEAT that organizes 6 Week, and urging them to focus on, quoting, the human sexuality as a legitimate academic field of inquiry, as quoted by the commissioner or the committee's chair and noted on page 1 of the Comptroller's report. As do most other universities, we have some serious issues on our campus that we could address. Sexual assault, even rape, are issues we could all agree we need to provide education to prevent. Given the productive conversations we've had with the students, I was hopeful for more responsible programming this year. I'm worried that many will still find the content and the programming inappropriate and offensive. However, I believe these actions, along with responsible leadership from our students, will help us to focus on the truly critical issues that provide for education and basic safety of our students. Finally, we believe in UT. I'm extremely proud of my alma mater and the faculty, the administration, and most importantly, our students. I am concerned that the actions of 0.1% of our students has distracted from the amazing contribution that our university provides each and every day, from producing over 70% of the Tennessee's doctors and dentists, to supporting communities through our Ag Extension offices, to leading 4-H clubs that support over 186,000 of its young members, to groundbreaking research, to providing access to a better education and a better life to hundreds of thousands since our founding, and over 50,000 students today. The University of Tennessee has so much to be proud of. We are proud of our great history, we are proud of our great impact we're making today, and we're incredibly excited about the even greater contribution our university and the students of today will have on the future of our state, our nation, and the world. Again, we expressly don't condone salacious, inappropriate programming. We are thankful for the Comptroller's report and to this committee, and we are listening. It's our sincere hope that our actions to utilize the Comptroller's report and these policy considerations will help us address this issue more effectively and let us get on with putting all of our energy and resources towards student success and the mission of Tennessee's land-grant university. Madam Chair, thank you for letting me speak on this matter, and I'm glad to answer any questions.